just grind it out as best you can and hope for the best. So for the class setup, obviously primary's got to be the KSP, secondary, whatever you want. For the tactical, I went with the stun grenade, lethals, frag, and the field upgrade is the field mic. Wild card, perk greed, I like perk greed the best. Flak and tack for perk 1, assassin and gearhead for perk 2. Gearhead just helps you get your field mics a little bit faster, and you can store 2 of them. And then for perk 3, I went with ninja and gung ho. Gung ho, I like the technique of holding down the tactical grenade and being able to run and hit fire at the same time. That's going to help you just get around the map a little bit faster. Plus you can get up in their face and get those point blank kills a little bit easier. So that's why I went with gung ho. And then I coupled that with ninja just so people can't sound whore me and hear me coming from a mile away. As far as the class setup or the attachments, for the optic I went to axial 3 arms. I like this one just because I was going for long shots with it, and I found it to be actually pretty easy to use all around. So just after getting the long shots with this, I kept the scope on here. Again, it just helped me be a little bit more precise in my shots. Inch Ranger, this just gives better bullet velocity. This is going to be able to hit your targets a little bit quicker. Especially in something like hardcore, you're going to want something where your bullets are getting down there a lot faster, because if not, they're going to just still mow you down. You might just trade a kill for a kill, but especially when you're wanting to go on the longer streaks, you know, getting the bloodthirsties, you're going to want to be able to kill them before they have a chance to shoot back at you. For the underbarrel, I put the front grip on. This is just going to help with the horizontal recoil control. Anytime you can help with the recoil, it's just going to make it, you know, bit more of a laser beam. So that's why I went with that one. Magazine, I like the 42 round speed mag. That way I don't have to reload as often. And being a 3-round burst, obviously you're going to go through 3 shots at a time no matter what. So if you're sitting there bursting a few times, you're going to burn through ammo pretty quick. That's why I put the 42 round speed mag on. And then finally for the stock, I put the wire stock. This will just help with the sprint to fire time. So if you want to be more aggressive, you can run and gun a little bit better, get up on them, and shoot a little bit easier. As far as the camos, for spray, it's just get 300 eliminations. This is going to come natural over time, trying to unlock the rest of the camos. For stripes, it's just 75 headshots. In hardcore, everything's a 1-shot to the head kill. So it should come natural. If not, just aim a little bit higher than you normally do, and you shouldn't have an issue with headshots. For classic, it's just get 5 kills without dying, 20 times with all kills coming from the KSP. Basically just bloodthirsties with just the KSP. You can't get any other kills in between with anything else. It won't count. Has to be all with this gun. If you're having trouble being a run and gun, sit back, camp a little bit. The long shot, if you're going for long shots too, especially in Nuketown when you sit off on the sides, people like to get in those battles. If you get a decent map where people just want to keep coming back and trying to get killed back on you, you could just sit back there and pick them off, and as long as you got the, you know, the power position on them, they're just going to keep running back. You shouldn't have a problem with this one at all. Geometric, just 50 long shots. Again, just like I said, hardcore, Nuketown, best way to go. Lay on the sides. Everybody just sits, you know, in the back spawn or in that garage and shoots back and forth at each other. Usually whoever gets the spot first, and as long as nobody's flanking them and shooting them in the back, they usually get, you know, the most of the long shots and control that lane. For Flora, it's just get 75 kills detected, stunned, or blinded by your score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. This is where the field mics can come in handy, like I said, especially with the gearhead, and you can have 2 of them. If you can, get one on both houses. That way, no matter what side of the map you're on, as long as you're getting kills, you're going to end up unlocking this. You can also go into the face-off mode, and because the maps are so small, you usually only get your field mic maybe once a game, but if you can get it down fast enough and, you know, clean house after that, you can unlock 5 to 10 of these in one match. So it's just hit or miss on whatever one you want to do and how it goes. For science, it just kills 75 enemies in point blank range. That's where I recommend the gung ho perk, just so, like I said, you can get up on them a lot faster, especially those guys going for long shot kills. Like I said earlier, if you can flank them, you can get up right behind them, and using ninja and gung ho, you can sprint a lot quicker. Ninja, they're not going to hear you coming. They're going to be focused on trying to go for the long shots. You could just come up right behind them, stick your barrel in their asshole, and shoot. And then finally for psychedelic, kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times. I ended up unlocking this one as well, going for the long shots. I kept just getting people trying to come up and were getting pissed that I was just laying down in the back. I don't really camp ever unless I'm going for long shots, so I guess they were getting pissed off that I was just camping back there, but they just kept feeding me and I just kept killing them. So thanks to them for making that a little bit easier. Like I said, overall the gun, just probably my least favorite gun out of every gun I've used in the game so far. It's not a bad gun, it's just, I think it's the burst delay on it. If you miss, you're gonna have a hard time. The iron sights, I'm just not a fan of those. I had a hard time shooting with this thing, and just in my opinion, I didn't really care for the gun. But once you gold on 2 of the submachine guns, so a little ways off from the diamonds, but the gold on the gun is ugly as shit. Maybe it's the the blueprint I'm using on there, but it doesn't matter because I'll never use this gun again unless I do it in zombies, but that's for another video. But that's it for this gun right here. If you guys did enjoy it or found it at all useful, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe, as I'll continue this and keep going through all the weapons until I've completed every single weapon in the game, and at which that point I will switch over to zombies, and I plan on unlocking all the camos and zombies as well. I'm already working on some of them. I'm having a blast with the outbreak mode. That's kind of why some of these videos have been a little bit slower, as I've been focusing more on the zombies. I'm having more fun over there than I am in multiplayer at the moment. So if you guys want to stick around and see any of those, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.